You're listening to a Prairie Punk House Companion right here on the Prairie Punk Press Network. The views expressed by any host or any guest on the Prairie Punk House Companion are the personal views or opinions of the people who express them and do not reflect the views or opinions of anyone else on the show or any company, employer, or any other organization that the individual expressing them has or will affiliate with in the past, present, or future. Hi, everybody. You're listening to a Prairie Punk House Companion. We are on episode 60.
Nice.
Just 60.
Nice.
60.
Nice.
My name is Neckbone.
Hi, I'm Jer Bear. I'm going on vacation tomorrow. Later, suckers.
Awesome.
Oh, wait, I'm not done yet.
Yeah. Are you going to hit the casinos? Is that a thing there?
No. I don't know if it's a thing, but no, I'm not. I fucking hate casinos.
Same. We are, in this episode, we're doing an album review.
We're going to talk about a punk rock album from 1996.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an album.
It is an album. This is the Assrash album. Up the Punx.
Hell yeah.
The album came out in 1996, which is, I didn't realize that it came out probably around the year that I discovered it. And I'm pretty sure I discovered it because the Fannings had it.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't like it. I take that back. They liked it.
Yeah.
A bit.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it way more. And they tired of it pretty quickly, and I did not.
Right.
Because, some of the songs have been in a fairly consistent rotation through my life the last 30 years, but some of them have not. And
it's pretty hit or miss, the album in general.
Yeah, it's not as good as an entire piece as I remember. Yeah. And I really think that Assrash is better on the EP format.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 songs. Yeah. And call it good.
Right. Agree.
Because it felt like some filler.
There was a lot of
just
filler.
To make it EP or make it a LP length. And I think you can tell they're kind of fillers.
Yeah, I mean, the entire album is 29 minutes and 47 seconds. There are 13 songs. And it really did I'm sure you've seen that meme of the metal album is 4 songs and it's 2 hours long, and punk albums are like 15 songs and are like 30 minutes long. This is that album. And yeah, I don't want to say it doesn't hold up, because there's some bangers on it, but
yeah, for sure.
I think you're right. I think Small Doses is probably better for this band. They are, for anybody who doesn't know, they are a early 90s hardcore band from Minneapolis.
I would call them like drunk punk or chaos punk. Okay. Gutter punk, maybe. I don't know. People don't really use gutter punk anymore.
No, that's been gone for a while.
But like back in the 90s, it was used a lot. I mean, they're crusty-ish, I would say.
They're crusty adjacent.
But they're not super political. It's more about like addiction and partying and
a lot of drinking,
mental illness, maybe.
Yeah.
Casual sex.
Yeah.
The songs that are good are really fucking good.
Yeah.
And everything else is pretty mid to bad.
Yes.
But the good songs are so fucking good.
There are definitely songs on there that I'm just like, yeah, if I had this on CD, I would have just skipped right past them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think the Fannings had the vinyl, if I remember right.
Yeah.
And I think you did too. Because I think
I had 2 7-inches. I had their Saved for Your Doomed Future 7-inch, I believe it's called. Let me make sure. Yeah, save for your doom future and the Misery Assrash split,
Hmm.
which Misery is another great crust band
Yeah.
from Minneapolis.
Yeah. I would say
And
Misery is better than Assrash.
they're both Minneapolis ass bands.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean Misery um has put out a lot more content
Yeah, that's
and
true.
music than
That helps.
Assrash.
Yeah.
And they're pretty good musicians, but I think they also lean much more into the crust and metal
Mhm.
side
Yeah.
of the line than Assrash does. I think I mean, they're metal-ish, but it's
Yeah.
definitely like punk rock.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, Assrash is very, very straightforward, like
Mhm,
punk. It's a
mhm.
punk album.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, it's even called up the Punks, and
yeah,
it is. I mean,
it's very
I
punk rock.
it is, and I don't know. I didn't see. I mean, I'm guessing that they probably self-recorded.
It's through Profane Existence, so well, I
Okay.
mean, whatever support Profane gave. It's also
Yeah.
on Scold Release, which is the European
Hmm.
uh, uh, distributor for a lot of American punk bands.
Yeah, and they
I
must
mean,
have
and
sold it
European, but
in Europe because the only review I've seen for this album online is from somebody in Cornwall
hmm.
in England, which is a
Oh,
pretty
really?
remote part of
Weird.
England too.
That's
So,
funny.
I mean, good on them for listening to Minneapolis punk, I guess.
I would guess they were probably more successful in Europe than they were in the United States. I mean, they
Yeah,
were pretty big in the underground punk rock scene, but
sure.
like it's I would say it's a fairly obscure punk rock band in the
Hmm.
United States.
Yeah. Well, maybe not in Minneapolis. I don't know.
No, not in Minneapolis, but
Yeah.
like in the broader United
Yeah.
States.
Hmm.
Certainly, if you walked up to your average punk rocker in middle America,
Yeah.
I would guess you have a 80, 80 to 20% chance they would know who they were. So like 80% they wouldn't, 20% they would know
Oh
who it
yeah.
is.
Well, especially
Um,
now. I mean, they're
yeah.
an early '90s punk band. They're, as far as I know, not around anymore. And they
And they
didn't put
did
out
some
very many albums,
reunions.
did they? Okay.
They did some reunions. Johnny would definitely know about that. I think he was at their last one,
Oh,
which I'm
okay.
jealous about. It would have been a
Cool.
lot of fun.
Yeah, I'd
Um,
totally go. Minneapolis ain't that
uh,
far.
yeah, I know Misery. I think Misery just did a reunion also
Hmm.
around the same time. Those dudes look like bikers now.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
funny.
they just look like
Yeah,
straight up bikers.
yeah. I mean,
Only so
that's
many.
the final
Yeah,
form
right.
of the retired punk is biker chic, I
Yeah.
guess. Or like Pokemon. That's our final form. And
I
this
would
album,
say, oh, good.
it feels '90s. It feels
Oh,
really,
it does. Yeah.
really '90s, and that might just be because that's when I heard it. I don't know.
Well, I mean, with songs like Bathroom Bonk,
Yes.
I mean, that is a very 90s song.
Yeah.
Uh, that's about having sex in a bathroom.
Gee, is it?
Yeah. And I mean, I mean, it's just very 90s. It's not,
Yeah. Hmm.
you
If I
know,
remember right, and knowing my personality at that time, I'm
mm,
probably correct. I think that was my favorite song on the album when I was
uh,
like 18,
yeah, probably. I
19
mean,
years old. Yeah.
yeah, probably.
Hmm. That
That
was my
tracks.
maturity level. Yeah.
So I would say that the banger tracks are the ones that have been in my playlist
Hmm.
for since I heard them, and that would be Kings of No Future is like the standout absolute banger,
Yeah.
number one hit on the record. It's just like anthemic
Hmm.
for drunk punks of the 90s, and it holds up really well. Great, wonderful
Hmm.
song.
Yeah.
Helicopter Skyline is another really
Yes.
good one.
Hmm.
Where Are Your Angels Now?
Yeah.
is another really good one.
Hmm.
Um, and just for fun, Son of a Bitch Motherfucker.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
And those four
All one
tracks are
word too,
probably, yeah,
by the way.
yeah, no
Son of a bitch
spaces.
motherfucker, all one word.
Those four songs really stand out far above the rest of the record.
Yeah.
You know,
Honestly,
they're,
I could probably just get rid of most of the rest of the record, honestly.
yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Mm.
Fuck You, I'm Fiested is kind of like a joke cover of one of their other songs called Fuck You, I'm Drunk off of Save for Your Doomed Future.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's that Save for Your Doomed Future is probably my favorite release of theirs.
Hmm.
Um, and that song is also really, really, really good. Um, Fuck You, I'm Drunk is it's okay, but Fuck You, I'm Fiesta is, like I said, it's just filler. It's to
Yeah.
get the album length to almost half an hour.
Yep. Hmm.
Um, Blow Up the Embassy. Um, so there's a couple other bands. Dystopia has a song called Jarhead Fertilizer.
Hmm.
And both of those songs talk about killing soldiers
Hmm.
because they don't like the US military. And I think at the time in the 90s, that was more acceptable, I think,
Yeah. Pre 9/11.
because there wasn't, well, even in like punk rock, I think that class consciousness in punk rock has grown
Hmm.
more. And I think the ire for the military has shifted away from soldiers and towards the institution,
Yeah.
which it should.
Right.
Because, I mean,
Think about who's
you
getting
know,
recruited,
who,
especially to the, the
right,
junior
why
enlisted
are people
ranks.
joining the military,
Right.
right? It's mostly due to economic pressures.
Right.
So like
Well,
it's
who was it? Who was it? What politician was it who gave the game away when they were trying to make community college and blue collar like tech school free? And they're like, well, if we give people too many opportunities, they won't join the military anymore.
oh, yeah, I don't
Was
know who
that
that
Lindsey
was, but
Graham? I feel like that was Lindsey
probably.
Graham. Yeah.
I mean, if I had to pick a senator, it would be him
Yeah.
to have
He's
said that.
big old
Um,
warmonger, that
but
guy.
anyway, so that, I mean, I just, like I said, it's a product of the 90s, and it's very obviously a product of the 90s, and
Hmm.
I don't like that
Yeah.
because I mean, that's the wrong kind of class warfare, right?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
we shouldn't be attacking our working class brethren
Yeah. Right.
like that,
Well, and
our
a lot
comrades.
of people, I mean, if you take a look at the demographics of the military and especially the junior like enlisted people, I mean, they are overwhelmingly like way disproportionately black and brown.
Yeah.
Because that's
Well, that's where
the
the
only
economic
opportunity
pressure
that
is.
presents itself
Mhm.
to them for them to move up or move into the, well, it used to be move into the middle class, but now move into being able to survive, I guess.
Mhm.
Because even a lot of them are, I mean, there are people in the military who are on food stamps. So,
Right.
you know,
Yeah. Which is disgusting.
right. So even the institutions that are supposed to be worshiping these people don't even take care of them. They certainly
Mhm.
don't take care of them when they come back.
Yeah.
So,
No, not at all. And one of the other things that really struck me about re-listening to the whole record as a piece, I listened to it 3 times through today just to really like try and get past my nostalgia and
hmm.
bias of it. And the musicianship is really bad.
Yeah,
I mean, I still like it. I'm not saying that necessarily as a negative thing, but like
sure.
I was really surprised at how bad the drums were.
Mm. Well, I mean,
Um,
if you look at the picture on the back of the album, they're kids. They couldn't be much older
Oh
than we
yeah.
are. Like they're probably
No.
barely older than us.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
No, for sure. And
yeah.
like I said, I'm not saying that to disparage them or anything. I
Hmm.
still like I still fucking love Assrash. I think
Yeah.
that they're like I said, their good songs are really fucking good. And they
Hmm.
wrote some really great songs.
Yeah.
Um, and musicianship is not everything. That's
Right.
it's
Well,
just
especially in punk music,
right. It's
it
just an
can be.
observation.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a criticism. It's just an observation that I didn't notice when I was younger that and that I think that's probably why the Fannings got tired of it so quickly
Yeah.
is because, they're both like classically trained and like idiot savants.
Right. Right. Idiot savants. Thank you.
Right, because
Yes.
they're idiots,
Yeah.
and they're really good at music.
They listen to this,
Um,
don't they?
sometimes,
Okay, cool.
um,
Just remember,
but
Jabber
yeah,
said it, not neck
yeah,
bone.
yeah. I mean, they call me an idiot too, so it's fine.
Well, yeah,
Um,
it's
it's said
accurate.
with love. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think that's probably why they got tired of it is just because it didn't hold their interest for very long. Like the novelty of it wore off.
Sure.
Um, whereas for me, it still holds a place in my heart at like the good songs, like
Yeah.
the ones that are really, really, really good, not the fillers. And like I said, I think the 7 inches is the way to go for them. I think,
Hmm.
uh, Profane Existence may have pushed for a full length. Maybe they want to do a full length. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
speculating here. So don't take any of this shit as gospel. I'm just guessing that maybe like pushed for a full length because it just feels like there's so much filler on there.
Yeah. A lot of filler. And yeah, I listened to it on YouTube because, well, I don't think I ever actually owned this album. I think you
Hmm.
owned it and I lived with
Hmm.
you. Um,
Yeah, I had it on tape, so we probably listened to it on tape a
oh,
lot.
probably on tape
I
then.
didn't
Oh,
own the vinyl.
I think you played it in my car sometimes,
Oh
actually.
yeah, probably.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know. It was nice to take a trip down memory lane
Hmm.
with this kind of an okay album.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna rate it on our two scales of one, how good is it,
Hmm.
and two, how punk is it.
Hmm.
Um, so what should we use for a scale for how good is it?
Uh, Plasma donation checks.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Since Kings of No
Yeah.
Future talks about, donating
Yep.
plasma.
That's true. We
The
used to do that in Kansas City.
plasma clinic blues. I got nothing
Yeah.
to lose.
Hmm. I remember
Mhm.
getting that $30 paycheck from that
Hell
clinic in
yeah.
Kansas City.
The best part about that was after you donated plasma and you got your $30, you went and got a couple cases of beer and you
Right
got
next
drunk
door.
super easily,
Yep.
super easy because you were all, lightheaded from donating your plasma.
Well, we went to that place. I think it was in East Kansas City somewhere. I remember we had to drive there
Mhm.
and we donate plasma. We'd get our check. There was a check cashing place next door.
Yeah.
And then next door to that was a liquor store.
Yeah.
And very, very
Yeah.
convenient.
Yeah. It's very
So
handy. Yeah.
we'd get our checks, cash them, walk over to the liquor store, get some booze, drive back to the apartment, and
Get loaded.
yeah, it's great.
Yeah. That's how
Yeah,
you did
that's
in
how
the
you did.
90s.
So, um, plasma donation checks. How many? How many should we do?
Mm, I think you could donate thrice a week if
Okay,
you
so we'll
spaced
do.
it out correctly.
Okay, so we'll do
So
three
out of three,
out of
that's
three.
gonna,
Okay.
yeah.
So I think maybe a third of the songs on this are good. So I'm going to go ahead and give it 1 out of 3 for how good it is.
Okay. Well, the good songs are really good.
That's
So
true.
I'm gonna give it two
Nice. Very generous.
plasma donation checks.
That's awesome. At $30 a pop,
Hmm.
not too shabby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's $60.
And between the two of us, they got $90 rolling
Yeah.
there. That's
That
almost
is,
rent or how much rent used to be.
well, yeah, one part of our rent.
Yeah. Yeah. That would have been half of our rent actually for the month. Um, yeah. And then I guess how punk is it? I mean, I'm gonna give it an upper crust because it's
Oh yeah, it's punk as
the album's
fuck. I
punk
mean,
as fuck.
there's no two ways about that. It
Right.
is definitely upper crust.
Yeah. The highest tier
Yep.
that it can be. So good job,
Yeah.
Assrash. If you
Way
listen
to
to
go,
this,
Assrash. I mean, just their name is really fucking punk rock. I
it's a great
mean,
name. Yeah.
yeah,
Maybe they listen to
one of
this.
the greatest punk rock names.
Maybe they don't. I would be curious to know how they
But
feel about this album
Johnny knows one of them.
30 years later. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Johnny, I think kicks it with one of them. Said he saw one of the dudes uh with face tattoos pushing a kid on a swing at the park because
Nice.
they're old and have children now.
Right, right. Well, I'm sure that they are like
Yeah.
probably like around our age. I don't think they're much
They're a
older
little
than
older
us.
than us. They're a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah, not much because we
I'd
were
say
18 when that album came out.
they're probably like BJ and
Okay.
Brandon's age.
Yeah.
So like 5-ish years older than us, probably.
Okay.
About that.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys do listen,
We
then
love you.
we'd love to have you on at some point too.
I bet you have really good stories.
Yeah, for sure. You can tell us about the underground Minneapolis scene in the 90s.
Mhm.
Yeah. Uh, so that's it.
Sweet.
So a suggestion that we should consider too, for future reviews, Mr. Power, who I know is listening,
Mhm.
recommended that we start doing punk albums that have come out recently.
Yeah,
And
I'm
for
down
like
with that.
recent bands. Yeah.
Yeah,
And not just bands that we're having nostalgia for. But this was
right,
kind of
right.
a just a quick decision. So
Yeah, it was just a lark because
yeah.
it came up on my playlist at work, and I would be like, we should do a review of
Mhm.
this just
Sure.
because I don't know that many people even think about ass rash anymore.
No,
Um,
probably
so
not.
yeah,
I hadn't thought of them in a very long time until you mentioned them. And I
right.
was like, oh yeah, forgot about Assrash.
So I
It's
thought it'd
great.
be fun
Yeah.
and random.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think in the future, yeah, we will do more the stuff that the kids are putting out today
Hmm, hmm,
to
hmm.
see if it holds up to this very mediocre album.
Um, I mean, I fucking love Lagrimus and Habak.
Right.
So friend of the show last night, Miss Entropy, hit me up. She would like to come back on to talk about what happened in San Diego last
Yes.
night,
Hmm.
which was two white supremacist pieces of shit went to a
Hmm.
mosque and tried to recreate was that Broadchurch in New
Yeah.
Zealand?
Yep.
Tried
Hmm.
to recreate that,
Yeah.
including having messages written on their weapons and things like that. And
Yeah. They fancied themselves crusaders. Is that
yeah,
accurate?
probably.
I think so.
Um,
I maybe I don't know. I would need to do some research on that. But I
yeah.
think I remember seeing somewhere just kind of, one of the I didn't dive deep into the article, but it did mention something that they thought of themselves as crusaders, which
Yeah, probably.
tracks, like Pete Hegseth.
Yeah.
So,
Um, so that was real disgusting, and she
mm,
probably has some insight. So, it'd be maybe good to talk to her again, get some
yeah,
more
for sure. Yeah.
insight into that bullshit.
Hmm. As soon as I saw that
And
it happened, I knew it was white supremacists. I fucking
oh,
I knew. I was like,
for
who the
sure.
fuck
Who
else would it
else is
be?
gonna fucking shoot up a
Right.
fucking
Right. And I saw some people try to say on social media that it was like other Muslims that were doing it. I'm like, I don't fucking
why?
think so. Now I doubt
Yeah.
it. It's
Not
fucking
in
it's white supremacists.
not in San Diego.
Right.
I
Just
mean, I mean,
fucking
maybe in West Asia where there is like Shia versus Sunni
right, right.
violence,
Yeah.
maybe,
Right.
but not in San Diego.
No, definitely not.
No,
Yeah.
that's fucking dumb.
But that's what it is, the right will always try to pretend like it's someone else or something else or some like
Yeah,
that it's never anybody that they're responsible for. And let's be completely clear, the rhetoric of this administration and especially, Pete Hegseth, who fancies himself a crusader,
modern day crusader.
modern day crusader, and has the Deus Vult tattoo. And yes, I know I'm not pronouncing that correctly. I'm sorry, I don't fucking speak Latin. But yeah, like he's got the fucking Deus Vult tattoo and everything. Like he thinks of himself as a fucking crusader.
Well, and that term has become like a rallying cry for white supremacists.
Yeah.
Like they use that to rile people up
Hmm.
specifically against Muslims
Yeah.
because of the Crusades. But don't get it twisted. They're not just anti-Muslim. They're anti-Semitic.
Mm.
They're racist.
Yep.
They're misogynistic. They're homophobic. They're transphobic.
Any phobic you can think
They
of.
hate everyone. They hate
Mm.
themselves.
Yeah. Right. They, they hate each other. I keep getting this Facebook page recommended to me. I don't fucking know why. Maybe you've seen it. It's called Trad West.
Ugh,
Yeah, it's
no,
exactly what it fucking sounds like. And I
gross.
guarantee you these Crusader fuckers are all over that one. It's just basically just um fantasizing about a time that never really existed,
Right.
about some sort of combination of ancient Rome and Christianity. Um, but it takes all kinds of stuff from like Rome in its pagan
Like
era,
pagan Rome. Yeah.
pagan Rome, and then just fucking just does a like
Swaps it into the Crusades.
they just put a Christian sleeve over it, and they're like, like a video game mod, like when you can
Hmm.
play Sonic in your Mario game, and you're like,
Right.
okay, well, I know this isn't real, but yeah, it's just like just made up ahistorical fucking nonsense
Yeah.
on a Facebook page of just a fantasy version of the way they think of history of this
Oh
perfect
yeah.
time,
I mean, they do
which
the
yeah,
same shit with fucking Vikings. So,
yeah, they
you know.
do. Yeah. Another pagan culture that they try to pretend was always Christian. Um, yeah,
Well, some of them do. Some are like neo-pagans and want to go back to that era where,
yeah,
that also didn't really exist and
right. Yeah,
where they could rape and pillage and murder whoever they wanted for colonialism, I guess. I don't fucking
right,
know. I don't get
right.
it.
Well,
But
I
yeah,
mean, I mean, yeah, it is the same people, and the people who call them the Vikings, which is something they never called themselves, because Viking is
it was like
something
a
you do,
job.
right? Like farming,
Uh,
farming, and Viking.
hmm
Viking just means raiding.
mm,
Farming means you farm shit.
right.
So you were a Viker or a farmer.
hmm
There's no such thing as a Viking. Like there's no such thing as a farming. And people just can't fucking figure that shit out. And it drives
Right.
me nuts. So
Yeah.
whenever you see these pages, because there's also like, there's neo-pagans who are basically like hippies and stuff and
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to live in ancient times. They want to live in the modern era, but they're just like basically hippies.
Right, and not
Um,
bigots.
right, right.
Right. They're fine. I
They're
mean,
fine.
annoying, but fine.
Sure. I mean, hippies are always annoying, but
Right. Yeah.
but they're cool.
Right.
Um, but yeah, like, but if you see any page that's actually called like Viking or Trad West or something like that, it's people who are living in this weird racist fantasy version of it.
hmm
So yeah.
Yeah.
But I think there is a group called
Gross.
like Pagans Against Hate or something like that.
Oh
That's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the hippie ones, and they're pretty
Yeah.
blatant about it. If you see
Yeah.
a group that's blatantly saying we are against hate, then those are the ones who are okay.
Yeah, I like the
Like, because
ones that
pretty
say
they're pretty proud of
like
it.
reclaim the runes or take our
Right,
runes back and
right.
shit, who like, you know, want to use them for, I don't know,
Hmm.
magic or something instead
What
of
something?
hate,
Yeah, whatever.
whatever. Who cares? As long as it's not for hate, I do not give a shit.
Sure, sure. It's. I mean, it's not any more or less ridiculous than
Right.
thinking that wafers and wine literally turn into flesh and
Right.
blood.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, like if you ever see a pagan group and you're wondering if they're cool or not, the ones who are cool will just flat out tell you that they're against all that horrible shit
Yeah,
because they're
yeah.
proud of it.
Right.
The ones who are
Yeah, and
cryptic about
it's
it
like
and are trying to hide some shit, might want to be careful
yeah,
about those. What,
like
any group,
it's
even
super
Trekkies,
shitty.
right?
It's super shitty they have to like
Right.
make that side note that hey, just because I like these runes doesn't mean I'm a bigot.
Right, right.
Uh,
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
it really fucking sucks how like bigots just ruin everything.
and I know
Just fucking everything.
we're not a religious movement, but Trekkies, like you
Yeah.
even have to like be careful with fucking Star Trek groups you join now because there are those ones out there that are just like
Yeah, fashy space luxury communism.
right.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
fucking
fucking
Ben
weird.
Shapiro's a Trekkie for fuck's sake. So I mean, you just you got to be careful about any group you join. Don't
How
assume just because somebody
how
has common interests that they're
how
cool.
is how does that make sense? Make it make sense to me.
I
How
don't know.
you can be a fan of Star Trek and
Yeah.
also a fascist little weasel.
Right. Well, it was not Star Trek, but Star Wars. Somebody I used to work
Mhm.
with, um, just didn't believe me that I said, well, George Lucas, you know, he meant for the Empire, and the Empire was the United States,
Mhm.
and the rebels were the Viet Cong. And he was like, no, that's not true. The rebels were the U.S. And I'm like, no. He said it in a fucking
Wh-
interview multiple times,
When
actually. He said it in
think
both like written and he said it on film. And he's like, no, no, no. So I pulled up the YouTube clip of it,
Mhm.
and he was still even after showing him George Lucas just flat out saying the rebels were the Viet Cong. He says those
Mhm.
fucking words
Mhm.
directly to the interviewer. And he was like, well, it's probably taken out of context. I'm like, what other fucking context is there for that?
Oh, that's like I love how like the right wing media sphere is tripping over themselves to defend Trump, saying he doesn't think about Americans' financial
Right.
situations at all.
Yeah.
Uh, that's like, it's not out of what fucking context is it then? Put it in
Right.
context where
Right.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It's it's
And every
getting
single fucking Democrat needs to clip that
it's
and
getting to the
use it in an
point
attack ad,
where like it would
but they
be like
won't.
it's somebody walks up to you, pulls their fucking dick out and starts pissing on you, and you're
Mhm.
like, "Hey, stop pissing on me!" And they just look you square in the eyes and go, "I'm not pissing on you," while they
Yeah.
continue to piss on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
At some point, you need to like move out of the way or
Punch him in the
shove them out
fucking
of the way,
face.
like punch them in the fucking face,
Yeah.
like and because they'll just keep lying to you. They'll just keep lying as
Yeah.
long as you let them.
Yeah. I mean, there has been no repercussions for anyone in this administration who continues to break the law,
Yeah.
lie, steal,
Mm.
cheat, embezzle,
Defraud
defraud.
taxpayer dollars. Like,
Like there, I mean, the emoluments clause.
yeah,
And that now, like that's like the least
right,
thing, the smallest
right.
thing you get them on.
Yeah.
Like it's
If that was
fucking ridiculous, and
all
nobody
he was doing,
and Democrats are fucking
they're
just
useless.
sitting
They're
on their
fucking
fucking
useless.
thumbs,
Yeah, they're
doing
useless.
fucking nothing.
They're just talking about like, well, we gotta, all right, guys, we gotta play a good game and get some nice centrist candidates up there to get
No matter
elected.
who.
Let's make sure that we don't move too far to the left. Otherwise, the Republicans won't vote for us. I mean,
Why
Jesus
do you
Christ.
want Republicans to vote for you?
I could take those talking points and go run as a Democrat
Yeah.
and probably actually be put up there on the ballot
Mhm.
by saying, let's not move too far to the left, guys. We want to convince these Republicans to vote for us.
Right. We gotta
And
reach across the aisle.
got to reach across the aisle.
We
And I
gotta
would be
we gotta
applauded
work
for
with the
saying that.
Nazis. We gotta work with the Nazis to
Got to
keep
reason
them
with them,
from being
guys.
Nazis.
Yeah,
If we work with the Nazis, they'll stop being Nazis.
right. Maybe maybe we can convince them not to murder trans people as long as we don't let them play any sports or use any bathrooms or just take away their rights entirely. But they'll still be alive, and that's a good compromise, right? Everybody. I
Yeah.
mean, the Young
Hey,
Turks think
that's the
so.
compromise. Fuck the fucking janking it. Oh my God, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, like they're such a fucking joke, dude. I
they are.
couldn't
Yeah,
I couldn't even like they've been a joke for 10 years,
yeah. I
but
used to like them.
yeah, me too, but
Yeah.
never would I have imagined the amount of right-wing talking points that they spew on a daily basis now. Like
Hmm. Yeah.
it is impressive how far
Hmm.
right they've gone. And I don't mean impressive in a good way. I mean impressive as in like I did not think it could be done.
Yeah.
And they're fucking doing it.
I'm waiting.
Wild.
I'm waiting for one of those fuckers, and maybe they already have been, but maybe I'm waiting for one of those fuckers to be on fucking Club Random with Bill Maher. Like if they haven't been, then they will be eventually.
Jesus Christ.
One or
Yeah.
both of them, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I would encourage everybody don't accept these fucking milquetoast centrist candidates that the Democrats are trying to put up there, and don't get fooled. I know, I mean, we all know Kamala Harris is going to fucking run
Mhm.
2028. She's going to,
Yeah.
um, and if she does, that she'll be the likely fucking candidate.
No,
Um,
no. I doubt it. I don't think so.
dude, I hope
I don't think
I've
so.
never wanted to be wrong so desperately
Yeah.
in my life.
No, I don't think so. I think that Newsom or Buttigieg has a better chance than her,
Jesus, I mean, it's
which
not
isn't any
better.
fucking better.
That's
Yeah,
not any
no,
fucking
that's not
better.
any better. I don't mean to say that to get your hopes up because that's
Right,
not what I fucking mean.
right.
But oh, it is election night and Thomas Massey lost.
Oh yeah.
Like one of the only Republicans standing up to Trump
Yeah.
lost his election tonight.
Yep. Saw that.
I didn't
Yeah.
pay much attention to anything else. I don't like Thomas Massey. He's a fucking libertarian weirdo, but
Right.
the fact that he rankles Trump and tries to get the Epstein files released is something. Again,
Yeah.
enemy of my enemy is not my friend, but
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
it's it would be preferable to have him than the literal candidate that Trump foisted upon everyone with all of his money and Mary Madison's money and
Yeah.
Peter Thiel's money and all that
Yeah.
shit.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. Um, yeah. I know Kamala Harris is she's picked up a few progressive talking points.
she did
Um,
that in 2020 though.
but
And
she's not going to stick with it. She's not going to fucking stick
no.
with it.
Well, she didn't in 2020. Like
Right. Hmm.
she called Biden on his shit. She said I was that little girl and she ran at first on
Hmm.
Medicare for all, and then when she
Yeah.
found out that nobody else supported it except for Bernie Sanders, she backpedaled super fucking quick
Right.
to try and appease the centrists.
Hmm.
And, she lost her home state in the
Yeah.
primary.
Yeah.
If you can't even win your home state in the primary, what the fuck are you doing?
Right. You have no chance,
Right. And
which was proven 4 years later.
right. Well, and I don't think that I think that her missteps
Hmm.
in 24 will hurt her if she does in 28, which I think she will, but
Yeah.
I don't think she'll get past primaries.
Yeah.
It's going to
I
be
hope you're
there's
right.
going to be so many people in the primaries
Yeah.
that I just don't see her rising to the top unless
Yeah.
something happens like with Biden and Obama makes the
Right.
call and tells everybody else to get behind her.
Right.
Then
Well,
perhaps.
I think we're going to have at least one progressive.
I think we'll have a couple.
Yeah. In the primary.
Rokana,
Yeah.
Rokana for
Hmm.
sure. AOC probably.
Probably.
I've
Yeah.
seen some people saying Graham Plattner, and we listeners know our stance on Graham
Yeah.
Plattner.
Yeah.
Um, you know, but there's been some speculation that if he wins the House race, it's
Hmm.
House or Senate, I don't know, whichever one, that he might use that momentum to try and run for president. It's all
Yeah.
speculation though, so I don't know if there's anything to it, but I've heard a couple people say something about it.
Yeah.
Um, you know, Tom Steyer,
Hmm.
uh, running for governor of California,
Yeah.
the billionaire in that race is also has the best talking points, whether or not Californians want to believe him or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
But he right now saying the right things. I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, again, Obama said the right things, so take it with a
Sure.
grain of salt.
Right.
But, if he were to succeed in that governorship, I could see him possibly going for president. But I don't know.
I think Pritzker's going to try to make a run too.
Do you think he'll do it as a progressive, or will he be more liberal,
I I could go
centrist?
either. I could go either way on him.
Yeah,
Um, he is the problems I have with Pritzker. The one thing I will say that is that he's not dumb.
right.
And I think if he sees the way the winds are blowing and sees that there aren't a whole lot of progressives on that stage and that he would be the most powerful progressive if he did run, like he would know that he would have a better chance running as a progressive than just
Yeah,
being another drop in the bucket of a centrist Democrat.
that's some Chicago ass politician shit right there.
It is. It is. But you know what?
Yeah, no,
If he can get
I
us
feel you.
universal health care
Yeah. No, I
and
mean, I get it.
pre-K and stuff
Mhm.
like that, okay. Um,
Yeah.
but
Other predictions I just thought of today.
mm,
So the UFC fight at
yeah,
the White House is coming up soon.
yeah, uh-huh.
I predict there will be another assassination attempt
Uh-huh.
on Trump.
Yeah,
And I use those scare quotes for those just listening. I used really big scare quotes around assassination attempt because
right, right.
I don't fucking buy any of them
No,
at this
and
point.
here's the and we discussed this on the last or maybe two episodes ago. I don't think that they're like hiring people to try to like I don't think that they're setting it up, but I think that they're being real purposefully lax with security
Hmm.
and maybe letting the FBI is absolutely tracking people who could potentially be a threat, and
Hmm.
they're just not picking them up,
Yeah.
not doing anything. Maybe security gets a little lax,
Hmm.
and they're hoping that they want to be on top of it enough to stop it, obviously, but they still want the
Yeah.
attempt to be
Yep.
made. Um,
Exactly.
and I think they want it. They want him to look like a victim
Yeah, for
because it
sure.
helps their cause.
It does.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah. So that's my, I
right.
was thinking about that
Well, I
yesterday
mean,
morning.
they took a page out of Reagan's book after
Yeah.
the Reagan assassination attempt, and I think that one was more authentic. I don't think Reagan tried to stage that or even like let security
Hmm.
get lax. I think he just wasn't expecting it, but it did make
Right.
his numbers surge,
Yeah.
and
Right.
helped him win the election.
Yeah.
So here's the thing: Trump may be dumb, but some of the people who work for him are not,
No.
and they know, and they're very calculating.
Hmm. Yeah.
Especially strategic things like that. Like, Stephen Miller is, um,
Evil,
unfortunately,
but not dumb.
right. He's not a dumb guy. I wish he were, because
Yeah.
he's, I think, one of the most dangerous people in the White House,
Oh, for sure.
if not
His
the
wife is
most
really
dangerous
dumb.
one. Oh, yeah.
If only he were as smart as his wife.
Yep. That would be good. He sure did use her as a human shield.
Yeah, that
Um,
was hilarious.
Even though, I mean, I guess he knew what was happening. They were expecting. I guess they didn't have like a specific time, but
I
I
think he
mean,
just wanted to grab her boob.
probably. Yeah. You think it was more of a pervy thing than a coward thing?
Yeah. Mhm.
Fair enough. I don't say anything there.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Like, do that shit at home, man.
Right. Right. I think my wife would be confused if there was a shooting happening and I just grabbed her boob. She'd be like, yeah,
Now
I
was
don't think
not the
this is the
time.
this is not the time for this. Because if the Democrats get a centrist, and even if they let's say they take over all three branches of government again somehow by some fucking miracle, um, things aren't going to get any better. They
Well, they
still
don't have
aren't
the
going to get any
gumption.
better.
They don't have the gumption to do fucking anything about it.
Right.
If whoever wins
Hmm.
and doesn't prosecute every motherfucker
Yeah.
breaking laws in
Hmm.
the administration right now, like what the fuck are they even doing in politics?
Right.
Like,
Right.
w what the fuck? I
Well,
mean,
and
like, I'm pissed Obama didn't fucking
I'm
go
sure he
after
gives
the Bush
shit.
administration
Yeah.
for war crimes.
Um,
I mean,
yeah.
all this fucking high ground bullshit, like, we're gonna put that in the past, blah, blah, blah. Fuck you, man.
Yeah. Well, he helped
Do something.
in a lot of ways. He helped pave the way
Yeah, for
for
sure.
this fucking insane right wing takeover
Yeah,
that's been happening
yeah,
because it was too soft on them, and he
yeah,
didn't
for
do enough
sure.
to help
There
the
were
fucking
no,
American people. So
no. He bailed
if
out the banks instead of the people. He bailed out the car
right,
companies instead of the people.
if
Let
he'd
those
had the receipts
motherfuckers
to
fail.
show, I mean, there still would have been there definitely still would have been like right wing like racists who would have
Yeah,
hated him no matter
sure.
what. Of course there were.
But he wouldn't have lost the working class
No, of course
like
not.
he did. I
Right.
mean, Clinton started that bullshit, but
Yeah.
Obama just sealed the fucking deal
Yeah.
by bailing
Absolutely.
out the banks and the car companies.
Yeah.
Like, even fucking capitalists understand that's not the free market.
Yeah.
Like, that's not how
hmm
that shit works.
Uh, but yeah, basically the Democrats will. So the Republicans move everything to the right. They spend however long they're in office just pillaging and stealing and grifting
Mhm.
and moving policy to the right, social policy, economic policy, and then the Democrats get into office and they stop it where it is, but they don't
Mhm.
reverse anything.
It's like, I mean, it's like
And so you're like, okay, so things aren't,
two or three steps back and one step forward, maybe,
yeah,
and then
right,
by the time they've made that one step, people are already
mm,
pissed enough to
right. So
go back
however
to
far,
fascists. So here's where I think the billionaire class is,
mhm,
because they're uh, doing shit like recommending, or not just recommending, but incentivizing doctors to uh, like, get people to stop taking their mental health medication.
mhm,
Uh, you offering doctors money to stop prescribing uh, mental health medication for depression, anxiety, and things like that. You've
mhm,
got Trump rolling back regulations that poison the water. You've got RFK doing all the fucking bullshit that he's doing. Um, and I think that they think with AI, they can completely get rid of the proletariat. They
yeah,
are moving towards exterminating us
yeah,
slowly, but
mhm,
the threat of us organizing and overthrowing them
yeah,
is becoming a real possibility.
mhm,
So they are working towards eliminating us altogether.
yeah,
Uh, I mean, I
yep,
think it'll be a pretty slow process, but I think they're starting it now.
yeah. It'll take a
Um,
few generations.
because Peter Thiel, Elon Musk,
Mhm,
Mark Zuckerberg, all
yeah,
those motherfuckers think they're better than us.
yeah,
And I mean, Peter Thiel certainly, Elon Musk certainly thinks that we are less human than they are
yeah,
and expendable.
yeah,
And if we're no longer making their profit, what use are we?
right,
So we have limited resources. I mean, we don't really have limited resources. We have false scarcity, but
right,
you
yeah,
know, limited resources.
sure,
Um,
yeah.
and
False, yeah, but yeah,
uh, you know, uh, rich people have always talked about population control
hmm
and eugenics and
yeah. They want to
that
populate the world
shit.
with them,
Right,
with just specifically their descendants. Why do you think Elon Musk has like 15 kids?
right.
He doesn't want you to have 15 kids,
No.
especially if you're black or brown.
Right,
Definitely doesn't then. But
right.
even working class whites, he doesn't want them to have a bunch of kids either.
No.
Like,
Well, and
but
they're becoming obsolete.
right,
So we don't even make their widgets to get them more money.
yeah,
I mean, we still do, but in the future,
We
they're
won't.
thinking in the future
Right.
we won't.
Hmm.
They definitely want to replace us with AI and automation and things like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
when we are obsolete, bye.
Yeah.
Like,
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, we are
And
no longer useful, so we're no longer useful.
I don't know. I don't know how to convince people to get angrier about this shit too. I can't believe how many people would just be okay with passively letting themselves die to get a pat
Yeah,
on the head from the ruling class. It's fucking insane to me. I want people to get fucking mad. I want
yeah.
people to be fucking pissed off about this shit. I want people to fucking organize, get their communities together,
Hmm.
start mutual aid projects, start
Yeah.
pulling together, really start organizing because there's going to be a point. I don't think we've hit it yet, but there's going to be a point where it's going to be too fucking late to do
Well,
anything about it.
I mean, when the middle class starts to feel the pain more, I mean, they're
Yeah.
already feeling the pain now, but
Hmm.
when they start to feel it more, like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, Communist Manifesto and all of leftist
Hmm.
political theory, like revolutions don't happen until the petite bourgeoisie
Right.
feels the pain.
Yeah.
Like that they are the tipping point of the revolution.
And
It
I
is not
have
going to
seen,
happen until the middle class
right.
feels pain.
And I have seen communism becoming much more popular than it ever has. I mean, we're children of the 80s. That
Yeah,
was a word that was, I mean, that was you wouldn't even
there's a
say that word.
red
Yeah,
scaring
yeah. You wouldn't
like
even say that
crazy.
word in the fucking 80s. And now
Right.
people are openly saying, "Oh, I'm a communist." And don't get me wrong, there are some like the what is it, the American Communist Party that's just
Jesus
basically
fucking Christ. Yeah.
MAGA communism. It's the fucking
Fucking what's his name?
stupidest thing I've ever
Jackson
heard.
Hinkle and
Yeah. Yeah. So if you are thinking of dabbling in communism, avoid the American Communist Party because they're just MAGA
they're
communism.
grifters.
They're
Yeah.
they're yeah, I think they even call
They're not
themselves
even
conservative
communists, man. I would,
communists. Right.
yeah, that doesn't track. That's like anarcho-capitalists.
Right,
It's not a
right.
real
Yeah.
thing. It's a
Yeah.
contradiction in terms.
Mm.
It can't exist.
So if you are walking past, because even in Chicago, I see communists handing out litter. They've got tables set up in
Hell yeah.
certain neighborhoods,
Well,
handing out literature. Have not seen American Communist Party yet. I feel like they know they wouldn't be super popular in a place like Chicago,
mhm.
because there's
Well,
definitely like a MAGA feel to them, which is not popular here. So
yeah, just think about like the end of the Gilded Age, man. I mean, that's when communism really took hold
mhm.
worldwide,
Yeah.
and it was because of the wealth gap.
Hmm.
And the wealth gap now is bigger than it was during
Yeah.
the Gilded Age. And,
Hmm.
the only thing that saved the United States from socialism was FDR throwing enough crumbs
Yeah.
to the middle class to
Yeah.
appease them.
The New
Because there
Deal.
would have been revolution if
Right.
he had not been a class traitor,
Yeah.
because he was a fucking billionaire
Yep.
and he was smart enough to recognize his class was in real trouble
Yeah.
unless he did something to appease the middle
Right.
class. And he did. And
Yep.
that saved capitalism in the United States.
Yes. And unfortunately, that
There
also
would
meant
have
that
been a
it was,
socialist revolution if
yeah.
it weren't for FDR.
Well, and then of course it got to rear its ugly head again, because I mean, a weed left unchecked
Hmm.
will eventually just take over your yard, and that's
Yeah.
what capitalism is.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, and it just people just kind of let it do its own thing. They start hacking away
Well,
at what the New
I
Deal
mean,
brought people. Um,
this is the thing with liberals, man. Like
yeah,
think the fight is over and the fight is never over.
that's exactly
You
right. The
have to
revolution
keep
is
fighting. You have to
forever.
keep working towards liberty and
Hmm.
economic justice. You can never stop. You
Yeah.
always have to fight for economic justice and
Who is
liberty
the?
because they will like someone will try to take it away.
Oh
You
yeah,
have to constantly fight to preserve it.
yeah. Um, so as probably most of you know, Zoran Mamdani is implementing a new tax on second residencies in New York City that are
Mhm.
worth over $5 million, which I think is like it's a small fraction
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
housing market. It has to meet both of those qualifications, which
right.
is, I mean, if you have a second home in New York City and it's worth more than $5 million, you're going to be able to pay that tax pretty
Yeah,
easily
for
and
sure.
still be bonkers rich.
Fine.
So one of the things that he had in the campaign was tax the rich, I think. I don't know if he
Hmm.
actually said those words or if it was part of the campaign or if it was just on the social media bandwagon following that campaign. But tax the rich is now said to be as bad as the N word
Yeah, yeah, I
by
saw that.
the Vornado
Uh,
guy.
yeah, the Vornado guy.
Yeah.
I watched one of the Vornado kids because Vornado started in Wichita.
Oh,
I
did
don't
it?
know
I
if you
didn't
knew
know that.
that.
I
Yeah,
did
it's
not
still
know that.
headquartered. It's
Oh,
headquartered in Augusta, I believe.
oh yeah,
Um, or Andover, I'm not sure which, but
probably
one of the
Andover.
kids,
Yeah.
one of the kids used to come to my bar all the time and he drank himself to death. Died in I think '09 from alcohol related illnesses.
Jesus. Jesus.
But yeah, fuck that
Mm.
guy. Not
Yeah.
not the dude that died. He
Right,
was
right.
cool as fuck. He I don't even know if he had access to the
Hmm.
fortune or what,
Right.
but he was pretty chill. Anyway,
Yeah. But whenever you get a
his name was
chance,
Casey. He was rad.
oh,
But
that's cool. Yeah.
that I mean, saying tax the rich is the best you could fucking hope for, man.
Right.
Like at this
Just be
point,
glad
that's
because
the
the
best.
next step after tax the rich is bring out the guillotines.
Yeah.
So if
I
people are
mean,
just saying tax the rich, you should
consider
probably,
yourself fucking
and you're
lucky.
very rich, you should probably go, whew, it's not too
Yeah.
late. I can
Yeah.
probably save my ass by just paying some extra taxes
Right.
and making sure people have shit like healthcare and housing and pre-K and groceries that they can afford. That would be
Hmm.
enough so that people wouldn't want to kill me. And, now instead of having, $50 billion, I'll only have, 49.5 billion, but I'm still a multi-billionaire. Like
Right.
it's
I
it's
mean,
really that simple.
I think I think billionaires should be taxed out of existence
Oh,
at
I do
best.
too.
Again,
Oh,
like
100%.
I mean,
Yeah.
they should be so lucky to
Yeah.
be taxed out of existence.
I think yeah, anything and I would probably want to talk to economists or something before I came up with a number, but I think past a certain amount of money, it should be 100% taxed.
Oh yeah.
100%. Once
Yeah.
you get past a certain
Oh yeah.
income level,
I mean,
it's 100% tax.
I don't think anybody even needs to be 100 millionaire.
Nope. Agree.
I don't see
Well,
the
right.
the need for it. Like,
Well,
why do you need that much money?
past a certain
What does
threshold,
that do? You
past a
can't spend that
certain
much. What
right,
are you
past
fucking
a
doing with
certain
that money?
threshold, your life can't improve anymore.
Right.
Then it's impossible. It doesn't. Who I think it was Mr. Power who was telling me like, if you buy a $50 bottle of wine and a
Mm.
$5,000 bottle of wine, there are diminishing returns. You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
wasted your
Mm.
money. The
Right.
difference is between the $5 bottle of wine and the $50 bottle of wine. That's the
Right.
big difference. Once you
Right.
go over $50, and I don't remember if that's the number
You're
he
just
used
paying for a
exactly,
label.
but you're just paying for a label. It's fucking, and that's the
Yeah.
same with like once you have a certain amount of beyond a certain amount of money,
Mm.
there's no point. You can't,
Right.
there's literally nothing you can do with it. You
Right.
can't spend it fast enough. It is
Right.
impossible. You just have it to accumulate it like fucking Scrooge McDuck.
Right.
You're not
Like
gonna
a
fucking go
fucking
swimming in
dragon.
it. Right. Like and at that point,
Like
what is the
and any
fucking
fucking
point?
economist worth a shit would
Hmm.
understand
Yeah.
that hoarding that wealth is bad for the economy. You
Yeah.
want that money in the
Hmm.
economy moving and
Right.
exchange. I mean, it's all fake fucking bullshit anyway.
Right. It's all made
But
up.
if you're going to play the game, believe the
Hmm.
mythology of the fucking economy, like
Yeah.
you want capital to move around within the economy. It does no purpose. There's no purpose
Yeah.
for it being stored away
Hmm.
somewhere, not doing anything.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it's all fucking fabricated bullshit anyway. It's all a
Yeah.
mythology, but per
Hmm.
the mythology, you want it flowing. You don't
Yeah.
want it to just sit and do
Right.
nothing.
Because yeah, what's the point? And also, if
Mm.
you live in the society, then you also benefit from what everybody else has. You also will
Right.
have
Who?
healthcare at the point of service. You
Right.
also will have access to comfortable housing. You also will have access to good schools and to universal pre-K. You will also have access to these things, so you don't even need all that extra fucking money anyway. What the fuck are you going to use it for? You already
Right.
have everything that you need, and sure, you might have some more money than other people do, and might be able to take like some nicer vacations than other people. But you know what? If that's nobody's going to start an armed revolution because they can't afford to spend as much time in France every year as you. That's
Right.
like,
Well, I mean, how does it benefit society to have one man with $1 trillion
hmm
and 60 million people
hmm
without a home?
yeah,
How is that beneficial to society? You've got 60 million people who can't function in the economy,
yeah,
and you've got a trillionaire
hmm
who contributes a pittance of that money
right,
to the economy. Like, wouldn't these 60 million people having
hmm
enough money to survive, to put money in the economy, to buy goods and services, to pay for things, to buy things from companies that people
right,
own, putting capital back in
right.
the exchange?
I mean,
Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
take
But I
take
don't think they
Elon
want
take
it
Elon
to.
Musk. If Elon Musk had 1 billion, exactly $1 billion, and the rest of his money was used for the benefit of humanity, he would still have
A
1 billion
$1 billion.
fucking dollars.
Right.
He cannot spend that much money.
No.
It would be
I mean,
impossible.
unless he wants to buy Twitter.
Right. Or have his own space company, which he doesn't fucking need it. It doesn't
Well,
do
and they
anything.
can't even fucking launch a rocket.
No, I mean,
They just
if
fucking blow
you
up.
listen to the fucking scientists, the aerospace engineers at NASA talk about it, and they'll say like over, the last 60 years, 70 years, however long NASA's been around, we've had like three rockets blow up. If we
Mm,
had his failure rate,
track record.
they
Yeah.
would have shut us down after the second fucking year.
Yeah.
They would have pulled the plug with
Yeah.
that kind of failure rate. It's bonkers. But you can just
Yeah.
keep throwing money at it because what a waste of fucking money.
Another thing that I heard regarding
Mhm.
this, I heard that I don't remember where, but there is a school district who has designated school parking lots during the summer as safe places for families to sleep in their cars because they're homeless.
Yeah, yeah, that's
But this motherfucker is about to be a trillionaire.
right. Hmm. That's one
I
of
don't
those.
I don't understand why there has not already been a
I keep
overthrow of
I
this
keep
bullshit.
waiting.
It's
Now,
fucking
no, I want to preface this by saying, um, I'm a pacifist. I don't
mhm.
condone violence
Right,
toward anyone,
right.
but I am shocked every day when I read the
That man is still
news
alive.
and and there has not been the beginning of an actual revolution. I'm shocked every day.
Yeah.
Um, Now I'm a pacifist. I would not condone for violence.
Mhm.
But I will say tax the rich. Fucking tax them. Tax them out
Yeah.
of fucking existence.
Yeah.
They can still be rich. They can still be millionaires. There you go. That's
Did you hear
pretty
that there
fucking
might
good.
be like a motor oil shortage because
Yeah.
of the shit in Iran?
Yeah.
S-
AutoZone had a leaked memo about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Hmm.
Uh, what a decline in motor oil availability of about 40%.
Yeah. Um, this is, I mean, we've talked about this before of the United States has been compared to a car where it's going down the highway and the person who's driving yanks the keys out and jumps out of the car, but the car is still moving.
Hmm.
Eventually, it's going to stop. Or you could also compare it to for 7 minutes after you die, you still have brain activity, and your
Hmm.
brain still thinks you're alive,
Yeah.
but you're not.
No.
That's our country right now.
Yeah.
So it's just it's a
I,
it's
for
a
one, welcome our
corpse
brain
beginning
dead
to stink.
overlords.
Yeah, and I know we say this every episode, but yeah, like start getting together with your neighbors, your friends, your family. Start building community because that's another thing we've had stolen from us is community. Every
Yes.
place we don't have third spaces anymore. There's nowhere to go to actually
There's no
congregate.
town square.
That's intentional. That's
Yeah.
completely intentional. They took away town squares on purpose. They put
Hmm.
everybody in cars and got rid of public transportation on purpose. This is all intentional to keep us separated from each other. So don't let them fucking do it. Go congregate in a fucking parking lot if you need to. Have people over to your house, especially if it's a neighborhood. Have a block party. I don't know if other cities can do this. In Chicago, you can block off, you can put up barriers on your street and have a block party and close
Uh,
off the street to people
I
coming
know that
through.
you can with permits here
Yeah,
and
yeah,
with enough notice, but
right.
yeah.
It's pretty easy to
Um,
get a permit for that here.
yeah.
I think you just fill out a form and send it in. But I mean, even that, it's a lot easier to do in Chicago because we're a lot more densely populated.
Yeah.
The whole single family home spread out across suburban model makes it a little more difficult to congregate with your neighbors. Um, but it can still be done. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck, man, when I was a kid in, small town Kansas, we lived at the end of like a cul-de-sac. We had block parties on our cul-de-sac.
Yeah. When we
Fucking
moved into
town of
our
30,000
neighborhood,
people.
the first month we were here, there was a block party.
Yeah.
Like blocking off the street and
Hmm.
traffic and
Yeah.
it was cool. It was a nice way to be welcomed into the neighborhood and we,
Hmm.
actually met some people we already knew.
Yeah.
Just didn't know they lived on our block.
Sure. Yeah.
Um, they moved away.
Yeah.
Now they live in Mays, I believe.
Mm.
But we wouldn't have known them. We wouldn't have. I mean, eventually we probably would have found out, but we wouldn't have
Hmm.
met them so soon. Not met them because we already knew them, but
Hmm.
engaged with them as
Hmm.
soon as we had without that block party.
Right. But yeah, just that. Just get to know your neighbors. Get to know people in your neighborhood on your block, even up to a few blocks over. And really form that community. And I highly encourage, especially if it's people who are, you know, in our class, the lower
Mm,
classes, the proletariat,
mhm.
which we all are, and everybody who's listening more
Yeah.
than likely is. Um, you know, even if they're typically a little more conservative, like I'm sure you have to deal with that where you live,
Mm,
as long as they're not just blatant racists or something like that. I mean, a lot of people who are conservative just they treat politics like it's sports. They
mhm.
root for the Republicans because they think that's the home team.
Right.
They don't really, a lot of them are not hateful people and they know something is wrong. They can sense it. Prices have gone up. Their housing has gone up. They don't have as much as they used to. They're not saving for retirement. They're not able to
Hmm.
save for retirement. Their kids they're not able to afford college for their kids. So now their
Hmm.
kids have to take out a bunch of student loans that they're never going to fucking pay off. Yeah, they're feeling the sting just like everybody else is. They've just, they've been lied to for so long.
Hmm.
And once again, we're taught to be these hyper individuals in this country, and we're
Hmm.
taught not to engage with other people. You end up in this bubble, safely, of course, and don't engage with like people who are blatantly racist or anything like that. But if they're just good working class people who maybe have been lied to their whole lives, reach out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with a lot of those people, and even liberals, man, it
Hmm.
uh it takes time
Hmm.
and energy to educate yourself on class politics or any politics really.
Yeah.
Like, right-wing pundits, political people, I
Hmm.
mean, they do what you might call research on things that are important to them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they have a grasp on class politics or reality
Yeah.
per se, but I mean, it takes effort to be informed about things, and a lot of people don't have that luxury. And
Right.
I'm not trying to say it's fucking white privilege to be able to follow politics or anything.
Well, yeah.
That's not what I'm
I
saying.
mean, there's a lot of there's a lot of working class white people who just don't have the time to
Right.
like it's yeah.
And they've been sold the lie of
Hmm.
the American dream that if you work hard, someday you will make it.
Yeah.
And, so people work for that and they
Hmm.
don't want to admit
Yeah.
that having worked their whole life just to be exploited.
Yeah.
I mean, that can be a difficult truth to face for people and they don't want to believe it. And I understand, man. It it sucks. Like
Hmm.
I go to work every day knowing that my labor is being exploited
Yeah.
and for the capitalist class. But
Hmm.
like I have to function in the society I live in. I
Right.
don't like it. I don't like that aspect of it. I like my job. I like
Hmm.
doing work. I don't like that the majority of the fruits of my labor go to someone else.
Right. Yeah.
And people don't like to think about that because then what are you doing it for?
Right.
But I think people need to ask that question of themselves.
Well,
And I'm
yeah.
doing it for my family, but I'm also working towards a better world.
Yeah.
So you can function in a bullshit society while also working towards something better.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. You have to in the meantime, you have to exist. And
Right.
you have to, especially if you have a
Well,
family
you hate
and
society, but you live in one.
right, right. It's like, okay, yeah. Um, but yeah, I think a good thing to do too, instead of arguing and debating people doesn't work. It just makes them push back even harder.
Yeah.
Um, I think the best thing to do is to just ask them questions. If somebody's
Hmm.
like, well, the prices are going up because of immigrants, then say, oh, interesting. How does that work? How are the
Hmm.
prices going up because of immigrants? Can you explain that to me?
Hmm.
And they can't
Right.
because it's not fucking true.
Right.
And the right wing pundits will say these things,
Hmm.
but they never give any rational explanation as to why that
Hmm.
is. They just keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over again to you just eventually believe it. Oh, it
Yeah.
is known. It is known.
Hmm.
That's the thing that we all know. We all know prices went up because of immigrants. Well, how do you know that?
Hmm.
Well, I mean, you hear it all over the place. Okay, can you explain to me how that works then?
Right.
Or, I think the my favorite, I was being a little confrontational with somebody who was being kind of anti-trans that I was having a conversation with, but I was like, okay, name me one trans athlete. Name one.
Hmm.
They couldn't. They said
Hmm.
the swimming person, who admittedly I also don't remember her name.
I remember Riley Gaines' name because she's a fucking crybaby that got fifth
Right.
place
But I feel
and
like,
claims that
yeah,
somehow she didn't win first place because of a
tied for
trans
fourth.
swimmer when they tied
Tied for
for
fourth in a
fifth
regional competition.
fifth place.
Yeah, fifth place, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, and I feel like if trans women who have been competing in women's sports for a while now, if they were really that much better than cisgender women, wouldn't they be winning all the time?
Wouldn't we know their names?
Wouldn't we know their names? They'd be some of the biggest female athletes in the country.
Hmm.
They would be household names,
Hmm.
or at least for people who follow women's sports, which is definitely not the conservatives who complain about it.
Right. I mean,
So,
I would argue that they wouldn't be able to name very many female athletes in general.
nope. Yeah,
And I can't either, but that's because I don't follow sports at all. I
right.
mean, I could, name a
Simone
handful
Biles.
of,
I know
sure,
her name. Yeah.
Venus Williams. What
Venus
I
Williams.
mean,
Serena Williams.
Serena, yeah,
Both
there you go.
both the
Like
Williamses.
they're tennis players.
Sure.
Billie Jean King,
Right?
another tennis player.
Yeah.
I have a handful of male and female athletes that I
Mhm.
could pull out of my hat, and that's it.
Yeah.
But I'm not a sports guy,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah. You
I'm
don't really
not
give a shit about
someone
sports. Yeah.
who rallies against uh, trans people playing sports or even like sports in general. Like
Mhm.
if you care so much about women's sports, why don't you fight for equity in pay?
Right. Yeah.
Because how well does the US soccer team do in the World Cup?
The women's team does a lot better than the men's usually.
Right. And who
Yeah.
gets paid more?
Oh, the men's team gets paid a lot more.
Oh, right, right.
Way fucking more.
Mm.
Well, even fucking the NFL cheerleaders get paid fucking nothing.
Hmm.
Nothing. That's the
Yeah,
NFL, the
right,
fucking National Football League. That
right.
is one of the biggest sports corporations on earth, and they pay.
They're
I,
not for profit.
I, I think they pay the cheerleaders 30 grand a year, maybe.
You gotta be shitting me. I
Something
thought it
like
would
that.
be I thought it would at least be six
I
figures.
think it depends on the team, I think. Let's see.
That's
Let me look
fucking
up
wild.
an average annual salary of between $22,500 and $45,100.
Fucking
So a
hell,
little over
dude.
$45,000 on the high end. That's on the fucking high end.
Fuck's sakes, man. That is
Yeah.
fucking bad.
That's like how much journalists get paid. That's fucking nothing. Nothing.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
That's
That's
the
fucking
NFL.
terrible.
Anyone who's listens to us who's not a big sports person, the NFL makes a fuck ton of money, like a lot of fucking money. And all the
Jesus.
teams, with the exception of the Green Bay Packers, are all owned by billionaires.
Yeah.
So you know who owns the Green Bay Packers? City of
Wisconsin?
Green Bay.
Yeah.
It's publicly owned.
Hmm. If that were in a foreign nation, we would invade them and install
Yeah.
a puppet dictator.
I mean, that's why they're still in Green Bay. That's why they haven't been
Hmm.
moved, because the town would have to vote for them to move, and they would never
Mm,
fucking do that. Because it
love
used
it.
to be that, before
I'm a
the
Packers fan
formation
now.
of the NFL, there were teams all over the place. I have teams in all kinds of small towns, like
Hmm.
Decatur. The
Yeah,
Decatur
yeah.
Stanleys became the Chicago Bears, but the Chicago Bears used to be in fucking Decatur, Illinois.
Hmm.
So there were teams in small towns all over the place, and the Packers just never left Green Bay. And I
Hmm.
guarantee you, if the Packers were not in Green Bay, you would have never fucking heard of Green Bay. It's like
Hmm.
40,000 people. It's like the
Hmm.
size of Salina, Kansas.
Nice.
There's nothing there. It's pretty. It's right by the lake, but
Well, there's
you
meat
know,
packers
it's
and
there's the packing plant.
and
Yeah,
there's the Green Bay Packers.
right, right.
So I now will always root for Green Bay
Yeah,
Packers. They're my football team
yeah.
from now on.
They
Go
will be
Packers.
if the Bears move to Indiana, which they're talking about. Then the Packers will be my new team. Because I'm sure you know that the Chicago Bears
Suck.
are expecting the city of Chicago to pay for their new stadium,
They can't
and
win a game. How are they going to get a new stadium?
they did pretty well last season, actually. Yeah, they made it to the playoffs.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, so it's crazy. And so basically the mayor and the governor were like, no, why the fuck? JB, billionaire to billionaire, was like,
Mm,
why the fuck would we have the taxpayers buy you a new stadium when Soldier Field is a great fucking stadium already?
hmm
But it is, yes, for seating capacity, the smallest stadium in the NFL. That is true. But also the Chicago Bears, not traditionally winning team, and
Right.
also the Bears, they make most of their money from broadcasting the game,
hmm
not filling seats. Like
hmm
every other NFL team, they make their money from broadcasting and advertising,
Right. And
not putting butts in
merchandise.
seats, because this isn't the fucking 1930s.
Right.
So, but they just want that brand new stadium. And so they are actually considering moving to Gary fucking Indiana
Oh, gross.
to build a new stadium in Indiana. So they would be the Indiana Bears. And then Illinois would become the most populous state without an NFL team.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Don't you love how billionaires run things, run
Capitalism ruins
everything?
everything.
It ruins fucking everything. Well, and that's the craziest part is, conservatives always talk about how we need to conserve
hmm
our traditions,
hmm
but when there's profit to be made, they will pull out of Soldier Field, named
hmm
after World War II soldiers,
hmm
in the heart of Chicago, where the Bears
hmm
have been for decades now,
hmm
and move them to a brand new shiny stadium in Indiana just because they're
And
throwing a fit.
not just Indiana. Fucking Gary,
Gary. Well, I
Indiana.
don't know. Maybe it's Hammond. It might be Hammond, but Hammond's right next to Gary. It's all the same shit. It's like the whole Johnson County thing. Like all those towns
Yeah.
fucking run together. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mark Furman just died. The racist ass fucking cop that investigated O.J. Simpson, lied on the
Oh,
stand and all
fuck
that shit.
yeah. Holy shit. I haven't heard that name in a while.
hmm Yeah, well,
Jesus
I hadn't heard
Christ.
it until I saw he died yesterday. So,
Yeah.
rotten
Rotten
piss,
piss.
motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. We got Giuliani still with us? Rudy Giuliani.
Yeah,
Is he still with us?
barely. Who else was in the hospital recently? Maybe it was just Giuliani.
Hmm.
We were. Oh, Mitch McConnell lost, or I guess he didn't rerun for his
Yeah.
seat, and somebody is replacing him. I don't remember who. Probably some
Ah,
fucking psycho, but
probably.
uh,
Hmm.
I'm a little bit sad that I won't get to see him fall down anymore.
Oh,
Uh,
we'll still get to see it.
this
He'll just be
fucking old ass.
in a different venue.
Yeah.
There's actually I forget what it's called. There's a podcast I discovered by accident. Oh, I watch it on YouTube. It's called Respect the Dead, and it's about people just talking shit on dead people. There's like talking.
Nice.
I mean, it's an ironic name
Yeah, yeah.
because
Like it.
yeah,
I
it's
like it.
just them being like,
Well,
yeah,
I
that
mean,
person was a
you give
fucking
them the
piece of shit.
respect they
Fuck.
deserve. You know what
Sure,
I
right,
mean?
right,
Like, you
right.
respect the dead with
Yeah.
the respect they deserve.
Yeah, it's really funny. I mean, just yeah, if you want to listen to it, just fucking Google it. It's and look
Cool.
for it on YouTube. All right, everybody, go to our website www.prairiepunkpress.com. Go see all of our stuff. I believe Mr. Power wrote us a national anthem for
Incredible.
Trashsylvania. So I don't know if he emailed it to us or if he sent it to us on social media, but I'll figure it out. Um, if I find it before I edit this, I'll put it in at the end. If
I'm
I
so
don't,
excited.
then I'll put it in on the next episode. So you'll either hear it right after this, or if you don't, then you'll hear it in 2 weeks. Either
Sweet.
way, you'll hear it. I don't think anyone's designed a flag yet. So
Mm.
we'll have a national anthem, but no flag.
Mhm.
So
It
according
should
to,
just, I think our flag should just be a smushed up water bottle
I
in the
think
middle
so.
of a blue field.
Yeah,
You know,
that'd be cool. Yeah.
it
Because without a
is, I
flag,
mean, it is the mid-Atlantic garbage patch. And I
according
think it's
to,
mostly either water bottles or grocery bags,
yeah.
like t-shirt bags. I think maybe a water bottle
Hmm.
smushed and like tangled up with a t-shirt bag.
Yeah. According to the comedian Susie Eddie Izzard, you are not a country if you don't have a flag. So,
True.
yeah. And they are British, so they would know.
Yes, they would.
So we need a flag, people.
Also, cheers to them.
Yes, they're awesome. They're fucking cool. Watch them in everything they're in. I think I pulled that from, I think it was called Dress to Kill, was the
Nice.
stand-up DVD.
They are a
I used to
snazzy
have that.
dresser.
Very snazzy. And
Mhm.
yes, I did say DVD. I'm sure you can find it on streaming now, though. I don't think you need to have the DVD of it.
What
But
about Blu-ray? What
I
about
don't know why you'd want to
what
watch a stand-up
about
special on Blu-ray. What a waste of
what about
like,
Laserdisc?
you could probably find it on Laserdisc, maybe
I want it
VHS
on Laserdisc.
or CD-ROM. It might be on
No,
CD-ROM.
Laserdisc only.
Laserdisc.
Or maybe
All right.
like reel to reel,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
literal film. Like,
Yes, I'm sure that's how it was recorded. It was recorded all the way back in like 2004, I think.
oh
So,
yeah. Huh?
yeah.
So
But yeah,
35 millimeter, 8 millimeter. What do you think?
probably just video. Probably just
Oh,
video. Yeah, I
okay.
think probably.
All
Yeah.
right.
Maybe I'll pop that on at the end too. We'll see. Don't want to get a copyright strike, so
Hmm.
maybe I'll reach out for permission. And if they respond, we'll get them on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Heck of a guest.
Heck of a guest. We might even get 10 extra subscribers if that happened.
Ayo.
Yeah.
Thank you, patrons.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Power.
Let's thank our patrons, especially
Yeah,
Mr.
Mr.
Power.
Mr. Power.
He's put in the extra work this week.
You did. That's why you're first.
Yep.
Johnny, Chris, Alec, Adam. You fucking rule.
Thanks for keeping the lights on. And thank you, Trashsylvania Patriots,
Yes.
for your contributions to our great nation.
Mhm.
Always
I like
remember all the gods that have ever existed bless Trashsylvania.
Yes.
Mhm.
All of them ever.
All of them. We don't turn
Yep.
gods away in Trashsylvania,
No. We love all the gods.
even the demigods.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for listening, everybody. And
Okay, bye.
next time, we'll see you next time. Bye.
And we built up empires. We stole countries. That's what you do. That's how you build an empire. We stole countries with the cunning use of flags. Yeah. You just sail around the world and stick a flag in. I claim India for Britain. And they go, you can't claim us. We live here. 500 million of us. Do you have a flag?
Trashsylvania, land of garbage, land of plastics, land of trash, floating in the ocean waters blue and beer cans gray, where the fish float, where the birds die, where there's plastics in our brains, flotsam mountains, plains of jetsam, what was once lost never really went away. Trashsylvania, land of garbage, land of plastics. Don't step on me, don't step on me, don't step on me, Trashsylvania.